Hello, how are you? It's Burgess Taylor, or Journey with Burgess, and this is a studio vlog for December the 5th through the 8th. As I do this voiceover, it is the 8th. I was filming this portion on Friday. Most of the unboxings were on Thursday. One of the unboxings was actually from Monday. The sewing machine came in on Monday. The iPad came in on Thursday. The keyboard came in on Friday. I'm going to insert a picture at the end where you see the iPad and the keyboard and the Christmas tree and the sewing machine together. So it kind of sums it all up at the end, I guess, with that picture. I'm actually in the process now of creating a bullet journal that's going to be for December, the rest of December, and then the rest of the year in 2020. I spilled coffee all over the bullet journal, you see. I was lucky that I had it out of that, and I was trying to do a few things. I had taken some stuff out of the pocket in the back, and I was going through and trying to do some art and stuff, and I ended up spilling my coffee all over it. And I was able to salvage a few of the art pieces in the front. Now there is some smearing on the Santa Claus and stuff in the new bullet journal, which y'all will get Monday, because I'm going to do Plan With Me for Monday. I've actually already started filming it. I'm going to edit it, and it will go up on Patreon, and then we'll go up for y'all on tomorrow. But that will be Vlogmas Day 8. Nope, Day 9 for y'all, I guess. Or, yeah, Day 9. So, this is the last of this part of the bullet journal, because I filmed this, and then after I filmed this and was getting ready to film, I was actually going to do a video for Patreon. And yeah, I had my art journal out, I had the bullet journal out, I spilled the coffee all over the bullet journal. I'm lucky I didn't spill it all over my art journal, because it has a lot of watercolor in it, whereas the bullet journal has some watercolor stuff in it, which was more at the begin, like it was more in the middle. Where the coffee went was all through November stuff, and then some of December stuff. So what happens when you spill coffee all over your bullet journal? Now, granted, that bullet journal was only really going to be for November and December. So November's what I have in the other one. Yeah, kind of gone. So we're going to talk a bit while you see me bullet journal about some of the things that have been working out, some of the things that haven't been working out. I realized when I went to the doctor on Wednesday, the doctor put me back on medicine. He told me that some of the side effects that I thought were the Lexapro weren't the Lexapro. It's actually probably more menopause. So he gave me another medicine to help me. It's for depression, but it also helps you go to sleep and sleep better. And it's not a super heavy dose. He told me I could split it in half if I wanted to. So far, it's actually helping me sleep better. It's helping me go to sleep. When I take it, within 20 to 30 minutes, I am out. So I do take it usually 30 minutes before I want to go to sleep, so that I'm actually relaxing and going to sleep. So once I start taking it, I'm usually getting my book, and I've already brushed my teeth and washed my face and put on moisturizer, and I'm ready to go to bed. So I get in the bed and I get my book and I start reading. And that between relaxing and reading and the medicine, I'm actually going to sleep at a better hour. I'm not suffering so badly from the insomnia. The hot flashes don't seem to be bothering me as much either. So we'll see. The Lexapro's not in my system quite yet. I need another few days before it actually really gets in there. But I am feeling much better. So I go back in 2 weeks to see him. So I'll be going back on the 18th. Because, yes, I just had the pin in my mouth. But I'm having a bit of a, okay, I know that when I went to the doctor, he was asking me questions, and I could answer the questions, but I didn't have any real, like, examples or things to back it up, because I can't remember certain things. You know, my focus, I mean, if I write it down, I can track it. I can tell you in my journal where things are at. But when you ask me on the spot like that, my brain just doesn't work like that. So now in the new bullet journal, you're going to see it. I have a symptoms tracker, and it asks me things. I went on Pinterest and searched and searched and searched for different mental health trackers, for health trackers. Not so much fitness, because I'm tracking the meditation and the walking and the getting outside, and I am charging my Fitbit now. So I will take off my pretty watch, and I will be tracking my fitness now, my steps and stuff, my sleep, REM, and different things like that, because I think that will help. I'm going to see if there's a way that I can maybe screenshot and print what it says in Fitbit. So I'm tracking things now, like, do I feel drained or exhausted? Am I having hot flashes and miserable? Where I don't feel like doing anything that day, I put yes. I says don't feel like doing anything, and then I say yes, no, or S for somewhat or sometimes. Simple things feel overwhelming, not able to focus, forgetting things, self-medicating, junk food, you know, different things like that. Trouble going to sleep, I slept like crap, or I cried over nothing. And I think those things are going to help. I've actually changed how I have set up the bullet journal so that things are better. So I will see y'all in a few minutes. Hello. Since we evidently, it's going to take a while for us to get the sewing machine out of the shed, because it's towards the back and David's got to clean out the whole shed, I went ahead and got this. I've seen Ro using hers, and I am excited. I am going to be moving stuff from the craft table at one end down to the other end once I get the tablet with the keyboard, and I'm going to get a wireless mouse and stuff. I will be using it a lot more than I'm using. I'm going to use the desktop, but from what I gathered, I can use the laptop. I'm probably going to have to get some kind of external hard drive, like a thumb drive with maybe a terabyte or something on it. I'll go look and see what Walmart and Staples have. But when I get it. But I thought, you know, I could use this, set it up right at my craft table, sew on it. I don't know, you know, I gotta figure out where I can do it, because this actually has a pedal. So I'm pretty excited though. I've got to do a little bit of rearranging with the things that I have plugged in. But hello, how exciting is this? I have a doctor's appointment and I need to be editing the other video, but this came in and I wanted to do the thing while I have a chance. So it took me a little bit to figure out how it all went together, and I still haven't completely set it up. I still got to thread the bobbin. I've got to put red thread on my bobbin because I want to include some sewing in my Christmas junk journal, which thankfully coffee did not get spilled on. After I was doing this, I was trying to set this in these grooves, and I realized that it didn't go in the grooves. I had it, and then I realized there were these little rubber knob things on the inside of that half a circle. And the sewing machine just slides in there, and the little knob things, the rubberized knob things, help hold it. Now, I was really excited because the sewing machine I got included thread and the bobbins and some needles and things. So it is time for me to watch a video, figure out how to get all of this done, and set up my sewing machine so that when I journal in my junk journal, I can go ahead and sew on pages. I can practice. I've got some really pretty winter themed fabric that has trees on it. It's really beautiful. I'm thinking about making a journal cover with it, or a bag to put my journals in, or I don't know, something with this fabric. I may save the fabric for next year's junk journal, or save a good portion of it for next year's junk journal, because it's beautiful fabric. I don't think I'm going to be doing the junk journal thing in January. I have so many journals. I don't really need a junk journal, but I have thought about getting some fabrics that represent the seasons, like the winter fabric with the winter trees, using it for the winter time, and doing a junk journal for the actual winter time, doing a junk journal for the summertime, doing a junk journal for, so that I can have a junk journal for each season instead of one for like a month or something. Hey y'all, how are you? I hope this video finds you well. I want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. We have to go up in the attic and get the trees out of the attic. Yes, that's the trees. I have a white tree. It's about a little 2-foot tree that I'm going to be putting up here, which means I need to clean all of this. I'm going to stack that thing on top of the one that's over here. Sorry for the light thing. It's nighttime. And I'm going to be moving that, and I'm going to be rearranging some of the things in there for the holidays. I've got to get some Christmas lights out. I'm going to put some Christmas lights up there. I'm going to redecorate what I have up there for a little while, for at least for the month of December. I've got to finish cleaning up in here anyway. And as you can see, there's like bags of stuff and all down. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. That wasn't too bad though. My hair is like a wreck. Yeah, not too bad. They're all arriving Friday. Yay. Okay, now let's check and see what eBay says. And then we're going to go to the coffee chat. Scheduled delivery Friday by 8 p.m. So I should have pretty much everything I ordered. Still have some things to do. And I'm going to get some more stuff cleaned up. That looks kind of cute back there, don't you think? I think so. I think it looks kind of cute. I got Christmas stuff up there. Stuff back there. I gotta throw stuff away. Yeah, I'm getting there. I have some updates I want to give y'all. I went up in the attic. Victor and Maria stopped by with the baby and Victor. David got to see the baby before he went to work. I'm like, David opened up the attic, and Victor and I went up there, and Victor and I got the stuff down. I put the tree on the dining room table. I did not film it because Maria and the kids were here, and Maria didn't really want to be on the camera. Sometimes she's cool with it, and sometimes she's not. I've got to figure out what I want to put up on the wall. So I'm working on things. I'm going to take a picture and put it on Facebook and put it on, yeah, I got to get this video, and I haven't done Vlogmas yet. So maybe I'll go live. Yeah, this is going to be studio vlog. It's got to be, because I'm like going crazy here. I'll be back. Okay, y'all have no idea of how excited I am. I'm like, oh. If you've been following me for a while, then you know how badly I have wanted to switch from PC to Apple. I got an iPhone 6s, whatever it is, back over the summer for my birthday. And then I have really been wanting to start with, because my PC was made and I do need to fix a few things. And I looked and checked and I thought, you know what, it would be less expensive or equal between getting like a MacBook Air, an iPad, and then they came out with the iPad Air. And I've been doing research for the last 6 months or so, trying to figure out if the iPad Air could work like a laptop. Could I edit videos on it? Did it have the keyboard? You know, different things. And I wanted to be able to use Procreate because I want to do digital art. Not to replace my pen and paper art, but when I create PDFs, I can take a picture of my art that I actually create with pen and paper and watercolor. I can do a black and white version and then do a colored version. I can clean it up a little in Procreate, write things on it, size it, have fun with it, put numbers on it for dates or, you know, whatever. I can do all this stuff so that my patrons get more stuff from my actual PDFs, because I don't know how to use Photoshop, and there's such a learning curve with Photoshop or GIMP or whatever. I was like, Procreate seems to be really the way for me to go. Eventually I want to be able to get a silhouette and create stickers for myself, because stickers are so friggin' expensive. I can't afford to buy them every month or every week, or God, definitely not every week, much less every month. I can buy them every now and again. So what I do a lot of times is just draw whatever it is I want, and I just draw a little small version of it, but I could actually draw a bigger version of it, size it down so that it still has the detail, because it's harder for me to put the detail on the really little drawing, and have fun, you know. So I am marking this in I'm gonna printing the picture and putting it in my journal. But I was so excited because David, I'm sorry about that, David, his old job sent him notification that he needed to either roll over his 401k or cash it out, and it wasn't enough to pay the fine to roll it over into the new one. And it was a lot of work, and we actually needed some money to fix some vehicles, and we thought, hey, we might actually be able to buy each other Christmas this year. So he cashed it in, and he got a new guitar and some guitar stands for his other guitars, for that one and 2 other ones. And then I got the iPad Air and the pencil and the smart keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse and a cover by Poetic. One other thing. Oh, I did find my glass screen protector. It came separate. I don't know why they put so many things in different boxes. But anyway, so I was like super excited, because not only did matching up my Air, the iPad Air and my phone, it just, they were like magic, like best friends holding hands, and then they just synced. It all worked out. I had saved some ephemera from our phone company that sent a thing, because they're doing cell phones, and if you buy an iPad, you get it like an iPad. If you buy an iPhone, you get a regular iPad free. So I saved it and cut it out, because in the journal you can't really tell the difference, and you know, I was like all excited. So my next step, my next big goal is to get an iMac, because I am more of a desktop person. I do a lot of my work, my editing videos and that kind of work. Now the creative stuff I do in the living room, in the bedroom, like when I'm writing blog posts or organizing things. Once I get things uploaded from the desktop, then I'm usually doing things elsewhere in the house or wherever. But it made it really easy yesterday. On Saturday, we had to go out of town and went to pick up David's daughter because it was her birthday. And my video was uploading to Patreon. It was uploading to YouTube for unlisted to go on Patreon. Halfway there, I checked and it was up. So I used my app on my phone, got the link, put it in Patreon, got it up. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. So I do those kinds of things every now and again. I'm not really a mobile person. Like my phone I use for some things, but I have found it makes it much easier to do things when you're away from the desk. So I do prefer to do the bulk of my work at my desk. But the iPad I can actually use at the desk with the keyboard and the mouse, and I can edit videos. I could use iMovie. And this is my actual journal. I moved this journal though because I get to start my new one. I get to start my new one today, as a matter of fact, because after I do all this stuff, I don't have any more pages. Ha! How about that? So one of the next videos you'll see is going to be the plan with me, and I'm going to show you the bullet journal I had to set up, and I'm going to show you the Hobonichi, my art journal, and I'm just so excited, y'all, because this is really, everything is coming together. I'm actually using the December calendar in the Hobonichi because my actual December calendar kind of got messed up in the bullet journal. The weekly I was able to save, like some of it you can tell, and I'll show y'all in the video for tomorrow, but I was so excited to get all of this stuff, and I'm so happy with it. I'm learning how to use the iPad. I have a learning curve because I'm more of a PC person. There's still stuff I'm learning how to do on my phone, okay? And I've had it for 6 months, but unfortunately things nowadays don't come with a manual. They do not come with a manual. Why do they not come with manuals anymore? So yeah, I'm old school, and to me it should have a manual. Everything you buy should have a manual and tell you exactly what you need to know to be able to use it. I should not have to search YouTube to find out how to close apps on the phone or on the iPad. But that's okay, because people make it easier, you know, because they've done all the hard work. And I get to reap the benefits from that. So I'm okay with that. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the studio vlog. I am still learning how I really want to do these. So they'll be changing, you know, as things go and as I learn more and get better at it. Please make sure that you have subscribed and hit the little notification bell so that you are notified when I do videos. And if you could, please hit the thumbs up and maybe comment. They really help the channel. You could share the video and let somebody else know about my channel that you think might enjoy it. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great one. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, y'all.